Hi, Karina here. So this week the angels want to give you a little message, and they have given me 3 feathers for you. Now, each feather holds a different message. So what I want you to do is relax and use your instincts here, because your instincts are how you hear and how you feel angels. So just reach your hand out and see which feather you are instinctively drawn to. Don't think about this, just reach your hand out. Okay, so you've picked your feather. I'm going to push you along here. So if you were drawn to the striped feathers, this is what the angels want you to know this week. You have received vows. Now, I'm using a deck here called Past Lives by Brian Weiss. And what these cards do is raise issues that you have carried over from a past life into this life. So you have received vows. What this means is, in a past life, you took some sort of vow which at a soul level you are trying to still stick to in this life. So this message means you were probably a nun or a priest or some other type of religious order. Now, you took a vow to deny yourself something. It could be an intimate physical relationship. It could be to do with money. It could be to do with food. Whatever it is, whatever vow you took will raise its head this week for you for healing. So I want you to pay close attention to yourself this week. If you find yourself self-sabotaging in any way, like triggering arguments in your relationship or closing yourself off from people or overeating, undereating, anything like that, whatever vow you took is likely to be affecting you this week. The angels will trigger it specifically so that you become aware of it, so that you can release it. This is, in essence, really a self-awareness week for you. By knowing the problem, you can simply release it then by saying, that vow no longer applies to me in this life. I am free. So that was the meaning of the striped feather. If you chose the small black feather, you received the medicine man or medicine woman. So it means you were a healer in a past life. And this week you will be reminded of your true soul gift, because healing gifts do tend to pass on from one life to the next. We don't lose them, we may just forget them. There will come a moment this week when you realize your healing potential, and you must pay attention to it. Maybe you experience something which helps you heal in some way, and if so, you need to do more of it. Maybe you do something which helps someone else. And by the way, healing isn't always about hands-on healing. It can also be saying something. Guidance and counseling is also a form of healing. So pay attention, because the angels want you to realize your potential and take it more seriously. So pay attention to that this week. And that was the small black feather. If you chose the large black feather, you received a very interesting card, orphan. Now, what that means is, in more than one lifetime, you've been an orphan and alone in the world. You didn't have the protection or love of your family. And this is likely to still make you feel insecure at a soul level in this lifetime as well. So at some stage this week, you are going to feel anxious, and it may be triggered by something, or it could just come out of the blue for no reason. And that anxiety is fear connected to being alone in this big world. Now, when that happens this week, the angels want you to reach out to them. They want you to know that you are not alone, because they are walking with you. So this week really is a moment to strengthen your faith, because it will make you feel more secure, and it will make you feel less anxious. And in the right frame of mind for you particularly, anything is possible. So that is it. Have a good week. It's going to be very, very special. Mwah. Take care.